What is up, yo? This is George Right, and we are back again for a Mad Week. Thank you for tuning in once again, my friends, family, and fans. I got fans out there. Woo! Crazy! Alright, and once again, I got returning guests. We absolutely killed it last time. You were here. It was a great conversation. Lessons learned by different people. Last show with her on it. And who are you?
I am Calinda Johnson Brady.
Well, let's clap for that because she just got married, and that's one of the main reasons I want to have you on, because we started off the show by saying what we did this weekend, and I spent the weekend with this lady. What did we do this weekend?
We partied and
she got married. She is married. Look at that. For those of you who have been following me, all the shows, all the videos that I've been putting up online, you have seen the engagement one. That is the most viewed video on my on the MADGIC Entertainment channel. That is the most viewed video that I put up. So congratulations to you and your bride. Is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Your wife. So congratulations to you guys. But well, tell the people where it was held, so that, and all the things and everything about that.
So we were in Vegas this weekend.
Vegas again.
If he does not.
Vegas again, but it was purpose.
Yeah.
It was for purpose this time.
Yeah.
It was for purpose.
My wonderful cousin gave me away at my wedding. It was February 24th at the Stratosphere.
Nice venue. That was
really
a nice place. It was real cool.
It was nice as it looked. I mean, it looked good on the internet.
Right.
It was actually.
It was real cool. It was.
Although I am definitely afraid of heights. I was.
Yeah. Went up in that tower, and there was a venue where you could look out and all that stuff. You got married in a little chapel type of room, and then went further up
to the rooftop,
so we can get some pictures taken. It was cool, real cool venue. I appreciate it.
Too.
It was cold. Right now,
was it cold?
Right now it's chilly in Phoenix. It's chilly in Las Vegas. The deserts are cold right now.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
What's going on?
I don't like it.
I don't either. I'm like, I don't have anything chill weather to wear. This is it.
I don't get rid of clothes, so I still got stuff that I wore in high school. So I still got my Wilson's leather jacket. I still got it. I still got it.
Oh my God!
I still got my Wilsons, my matching leather mittens, my leather mittens. I still got those because, dude, my folks live in Kansas City still, and then I go up to Iowa, where I'm from, and kick it. And it's usually around Thanksgiving. It's cold, snow, it's sleet, cold ass rain. So yeah, it's still fit. I didn't get that beer belly. I'm right there. I'm in the gym working out, so I can still wear my high school stuff.
Okay. I didn't keep a lot of stuff, and like everything I have is for look.
She gotta be all cute. She gotta be all cute. But there she go, freezing her ass off.
There it is, then.
Exactly. And some people. I wasn't balling like we usually do. We didn't fly private this time. Like these common folk, we had to drive.
Drive like us.
Like the commoners. What the hell that's all about? Welcome Jimmy Fallon, and also people from this podcast / web show called The Rollout Show. It's had different names over the years. It includes people like Speedy, Nikki Pam, Tangi Ambrose, Mr. Ray from Love and Hip Hop. I watched the show, but
I don't either. But I seen some of it, but I did not recognize him in. But I don't really watch it.
Right. But
I might catch every 6 months or 6 years. I don't even know how long it's been on.
Me neither. I don't watch the Love and Hip Hop, the Desperate, no, not Desperate, whatever, the Housewives. What was it?
They got
Basketball Wives, Housewives of what?
Atlanta,
Tuscaloosa. Housewives of Sugarland. So I don't watch any of that.
Wives, you know, I don't.
But I know Mr. Ray from this podcast and whatnot. So I saw on Instagram that they were going to do a Rollout Live show out from the Taste of Soul and on Fremont Street in Las Vegas. So just so happens I was going to be there anyway. I wanted to go and check it out. I knew I had to catch up with her at her wedding at 4 o'clock. But the fest started at like 11. So shit, it works my schedule. I went solo. For you guys on my Instagram and all that stuff, you saw how happy I was with life. Go watch the video, but I was still a little drunk from last night. But I was happy about life and just went there. Still cold out. Still could I have bundled up, had my casual clothes on, then had a backpack for the switch up so I can give this girl away. You know, toss her, get away from me. You can have her.
Really? That's how right now?
Hey, they said who gonna give her away? I do. Hurry up and take her.
He did.
Right here.
Hold on,
Start shoving her in her back.
He's like, wait a minute.
I'm just messing.
There you go.
But so I was ready to go. I had the day planned. Got there and it was an amazing experience for me. Sometimes when you meet celebrities, they could be just assholes, dicks, and just confrontational. Like they don't want. They're like acknowledge, like, hey, and then just go about their way. These people were not. I'm talking about everybody that's even behind the scenes. I got pictures, including Tandy, Ambrose. Got a picture with her, Sky and Nick. I got a picture with them. Where is that? Mr. Ray, like I was saying, got a picture with him. And then just Nikki, Pam, and Speedy. Got a picture with them. They were all cool, man.
I was shocked. You know that they would even just stop to talk. Everybody, they tried to talk to everybody.
Hold up. Let me go. Let me go through the day first, and then we'll get to that part.
Okay. We can take our time.
Also met DJ Ron C, Sean. Who else? Oh, Michelle Speed's wife. Sat down and talked just different things to. A lot of them watched the show that was going on stage. It was cool as fuck. I was talking to Michelle. She said, hey, we can get you in at a show. It was like, hey, there's going to be a decent amount of us. So, I don't know. Let me check with my cuz. Contact cuz. She said, yeah, let's do it. So, we ended up going to the Rollout Live show.
Yeah, we did.
Man, so once again we got there, talking to Speedy, talking to Michelle, talking to DJ Ron C, and it was a great time. Unbeknownst to my cousin here, some comedians, like to mess around with people in the crowd. So I was like, hey, my cousin just got married earlier today. She gonna be right there, and they had a ball. They had a ball with it, man.
They were on us the whole night. But it was.
It wasn't offensive.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Normally they get uncomfortable.
especially being a lesbian couple. You know, they may take it a little bit too far, but dude, they like embraced you. They think just kept it going. Speedy is a beast, man.
God, that man is hilarious.
Absolutely hilarious.
I just could. I mean, even though there were really good comics there, the comedian,
there was some good comics there.
Really good, but Speedy had the show. Like I don't. I mean, he could have just did the show by himself, and it would have been fine. He was just hilarious. He was the main one just the whole night. Cuz introduced me to him before the show started. He's like, "Oh yeah, shout you out. Where you sitting at?" I'm like, "Oh yeah. I got you."
Yeah. And he was, being like, "Oh yeah, give you a shout out." No, dude. Oh, as a matter of fact, on my Instagram, and I'll save y'all because this woman probably gonna be on a DVD later because I put a picture of one of the pictures that you saw on this show. I put one of the pictures up, and Speedy actually commented, said, "Your cousin ain't gonna forget this night." And then he put hashtag 10.
Oh, he did not.
I show you.
Oh my God!
I'll show you. So
God, that was hilarious.
It was cool, man.
So cool.
And then the rest of the night we just went after the show. Went gambled a little bit and just kicked it. But I just want to say thank you to the whole rollout team, rollout squad. It just made my weekend. It was a spot in my life that was cool as hell. Like I said, I've been watching them for years, umpteen years now. Hours upon hours of footage from them, and it gets me through my day. That's what I listen to when I'm at work. Some people listen to music, some people watch TV shows or whatever, as long as it's not too distracting. I listen to them. They make me fucking laugh. It's cool. And then to meet them and them to embrace me, and then do this for a special date in my cousin's life. It was just cool. I really enjoyed it. I really appreciate the whole crew. Thank you guys. If you ever watch this shit.
Thank you guys. All of you were great. And, like I said, it was a good experience for me, being, in the type of relationship that I'm in now, because it's new to me as well.
Right.
People are still uncomfortable by it, even though the LGBT, all of that.
I think there's an I
in there. They added something else in there.
After the I?
Yeah, I think so. Because it's like there's just so many
it's gonna
be a whole alphabet for.
It's gonna be.
There's just so many differences now as far as like what people are experiencing in their life and how they experience in their life and how they're living their life. Because I was not, even if you'd have asked me 3 years ago, gonna be in a relationship with a girl or marry you, I'd have probably punched you in the face. Like
you didn't know, but you never know where life's gonna take you.
I am happy.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's all about. Life is about being happy, happiness, and all that stuff. For everybody, pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
Somebody trying to get happy, I do nothing but say, hey, congratulations. Dude, get yours, get that happiness, get that smile on your face, because that's what makes life.
That's it.
Being happy, man.
Be happy. What's the point?
And I'm glad that I was able to be there, see that happen, then add that extra oomph to that night. Like Speedy said, you ain't gonna forget that. You ain't gonna forget that.
No.
That was cool.
It was so cool.
When'd you guys roll back?
We actually left late Sunday night.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We didn't get back until late Sunday night because, like common folk, we had to drive, and oh my goodness, I swear it took like 8 hours.
It did.
I know it did. It felt like it took 8 hours. Is that what I'm saying?
We drove back. We got back late. Probably like 1:30 in the morning.
In the morning? Why'd you listen?
Because we left around 9.
Did you take a nap first?
No, because we were just trying to see everything and, you know, just go around. Cause it was her first time in Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was her first time in Vegas, so we was trying to see a lot of stuff. And then I had actually had some friends that did not make it to the ceremony. But we talked with them a little bit later and talked for a couple hours. And then she was like, I'm just tired. I just want to go home and lay down in my bed. And I'm like, okay, let's roll out.
Ooh, I couldn't do that after being up and kicking and all that stuff, and then get on the road and that ain't my style, man.
I don't mind though. If I gotta get somewhere, if I have to drive, I'm out.
So did you did the driving the whole way?
Well, not the whole way back. She did some of it.
Did she sleep and then wake up and then take control?
Yeah.
All right, see, all right, that's safe, that's cool. I respect that. Yeah, as long as y'all safe, because I'm dozing my ass off. What? We're good. Oh, that. No, I meant to do that. I saw a muskrat in the middle of the road. Had to swerve.
Did you see that deer?
You didn't see that?
I saw that deer.
Yeah, one of them desert deers.
Right.
Shit. Yeah, exactly. You know, it looked dehydrated.
Right.
It looked dehydrated and lost. Cool, but great weekend. Thank you.
Great weekend.
So we're gonna get into what we do on this show is bring us the headline news and whatnot. Let me just plug everything I got again. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel, MADGIC Entertainment. That is Magic Entertainment. Go check out the Mad Dubs. I'm gonna be this weekend creating another one, so stay tuned. Go follow me on Instagram, A Mad Week, and then go follow my Facebook page, A Mad Week, so you can be up to date with everything that's going on with this show. And dude, hopefully I can entertain you. But what we're gonna start is this is gonna be a follow-up. And it's fucking crazy. Not really, but the whole Monique shit. You know about that?
I've seen some little bits of everybody on Facebook. I don't have cable, so I don't watch TV much.
All right, let me give you a little brief thing. Netflix offered her $500,000 to do a stand-up comedy special, and she turned it down and went online and was went to social media and told people to boycott Netflix because of gender bias and racial bias. Because they only offered her $500,000, but they offered Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle like $20 million. They offered Amy Schumer, I think it was 10 or 11, then bumped her up another $3 million. And she's saying that, they only offered me $500,000. I think she's a bunch of bullshit, because how you gonna say racial bias if Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are getting this amount? How you gonna say gender bias if Amy Schumer is getting a certain amount? Girl, you just ain't popping.
I mean, it could be true, but it could also be that, you know, women, even with that, like, Amy Schumer was offered $20 million, she was only offered 10.
Right.
And so, you know, not to say that she is up on that level with Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock.
Then right there alone. After you say that right there alone, if you ain't on the same level, why should you get the same level money?
And it is not that. It is, I mean, but even with that, like, she at some point, I mean, we all know who Chris Rock is. We all know who Dave Chappelle is. We all know who Monique is. But you know, my thing is, you gotta know what you're worth. Because even in general job, just because you are a male, black, you've been here, doesn't mean you still know what it means. I have trained you. Right. Now you're my boss, or now you're making more than me, and I'm just like, are you kidding? I mean, I kind of would have a problem with it too. I mean, she's been around a long time.
She has been around a long time, but the thing is, she ain't popping. Like
now,
they right now exactly. So if you ain't popping right now, like, why should I give you popping right now money? All right, back in the days, if they were making those same deals when she was like the queens of comedy, which I still never seen.
What?
I've never seen the queens of comedy
with Samora.
Yeah, I like all of them, but for some reason, I just never went and saw it, or just never downloaded it, or never saw it. I've never seen it.
I'm pretty sure it's on video.
I'm sure it's probably on Netflix.
I would need you to get on comedy, dang it.
I don't want to now because I lost so much respect for Monique by going through this shit, calling out just. She's calling Wolfman. Wolfman. She's calling Wolfman. And there goes the moon.
And there goes the moon.
But the reason I brought her up is because she did an interview on the Breakfast Club. It goes at Charlamagne and God, which is definitely, if you know the whole situation with that, to me, it made me lose more respect for her, but it's just a good interview where she's trying to state her case, and they like, but you ain't popping, pretty much, you ain't popping. And this is a business. It is a business. All these people who got the millions or whatever dollars have been selling out and are popping. Because one thing I want to say, Tiffany Haddish, you know her? Right now, she popping. Now, guess what? Don't you think they probably offer her a shitload of money when that comes to do a stand-up?
Have they?
I don't think they offered her any money. Well, all right. Next story, which rolls right in. Tiffany Haddish is popping.
She's the Groupon spokesperson. And the only reason...
Hey, Groupon spokesperson.
Oh.
Hey, look at all my story.
The only reason I know because I'm a Groupon fan. Like, I am
an advocate.
I am an advocate. If you don't know what Groupon is, you need to learn what Groupon is. It is the best thing next to Pinterest because I am a avid Pinterest fan.
Do you create crafts?
I do. I not really crafts, but health stuff. Like I make my own toothpaste. Make my own lip scrub. I make my own face scrub. I make my own lotion. I make my own hair shampoo. I make my doggy shampoo. I make my doggy treats.
I did not know this.
Yes, I do all of that. Is that because of Pinterest?
Oh wow.
Okay. You learn things, and it's not, it's healthy stuff, and it's stuff that we, if we go back to the basics of what everybody used to use,
making your stuff, making
and it's people say it's a lot less expensive, and it is but once you buy all the stuff together, that's expensive, but you get more out
exactly
just going and buying.
She go in her bathroom and you have to take a scoop out of her bucket of toothpaste, put it on her bucket. It's a bucket.
It's in a bowl. I do make a lot of stuff. Yes, Groupons. If you don't know what Groupons is, you need to get to know it.
So she popping. She was on the Super Bowl commercial for Groupon, been a spokesperson for Groupon. She has a TV show coming out with Tracy Morgan on TBS called The Last OG. She's gonna be in a movie with Kevin Hart called Night School. What's the other? Oh, she does have a contract with Netflix, but that's because she's going to be doing this animated show and just going to be a voice. Okay. It didn't state how much money she got, but being that you're only a voice, right. You go into a fucking studio, blah, 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 do the fucking whole season for a voice in one fucking day. You could. You could. I don't know if that's how they do it.
Mal by the end of the day.
Well, dude. Are you ready, Mr. Haddish? Yes, I am. There you go. Oh, and she's going to be hosting the MTV Movie and TV Awards in June.
Oh.
Dude, she is popping. I heard that Girls Trip. You watch that? killed it. So
she was good.
So that's the reason I brought Tiffany Haddish up. Is just say Tiffany Haddish will be hosting the MTV Movie and TV Awards in June. But to go back to the whole Monique thing, Tiffany Haddish is also a stand-up comedian. I don't know how many arenas or whatever she's sold out just yet, but if she went on a tour right now, she'd be selling out big venues, and that's what Amy Schumer did. That's what Chris Rock does on a regular basis. That's what Dave Chappelle does on a regular basis. Monique will probably have to do a small theater, if not just a fucking comedy club, because she ain't popping like that right now. Right?
Okay. I'm liking that you're putting on the right now because I do like Monique. So.
All right. But anyways, that's enough with her punk ass, and that's what I'm gonna call her. yo, girl, punk ass. But shit, you a punk ass now.
Excuse me.
You just hit me.
What?
It's on camera. I'm gonna be submitting this to the authorities.
Like,
so call a person a punk ass ain't against the law. That ain't against the law.
And you're over the age of 18. I can hit you for ain't nobody.
What? No, tell that to any kind of domestic violence. Domestic violence.
And they gonna you should go sit your punk ass.
Officer, I can hit her. She's over the age of 18. No,
right.
That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. All right, next story. Last week, NYU, New York University, served Kool-Aid with watermelon-flavored water, barbecue ribs, cornbread, collard greens for their to celebrate Black History Month.
Damn, I should have been there. That's all I say.
Now, this is getting controversy. The president had to go on and like apologize and stuff, stating because people were like, "Oh, that's stereotypical black stuff." But if you go to any soul food restaurant,
all of that stuff is there.
That's what you find.
That's stereotypical. That is what you eat. You didn't have a choice in what you ate. You grow what you can grow.
Yeah. So, what do you think people should be outraged? Like, because black students were being outraged. Like, how dare you serve us barbecue ribs? I would have been happy as a motherfucker.
Like, I don't even. I should have been here.
Exactly. But people are outraged
because they are.
People are sensitive as fuck right now.
Yes. And everybody's so sensitive. But you also have those ones who are in the clouds who think that there is no diversity issues. There is no racial issues.
Right.
That they don't think that stuff everybody is supposed to be politically correct. So how do we have a Black History Month and we not present our history? And present our culture, present our way of life. You don't Cinco de Mayo.
I was about to bring that up. Like what? So if they serve like enchiladas and shit for Cinco de Mayo, is that racist?
Gonna be upset.
Cervezas. If they do that, it's like because I don't know. Because all right,
and we in the worrying back.
All right, if you don't serve ribs, cornbread, and greens, and we'll throw chicken in there. If you don't serve that, what do you serve to celebrate Black History Month? Crickets.
You're hungry.
That was crickets.
That's why we starving today.
And you better not bring some crackers. But I'm just saying. But
I'm not ready to starve.
But further on to the story, people are outraged, but comes to find out the people who submitted this list were black people for the food, for the barbecue ribs, cornbread, and collard greens. Black person, 2 black people decided what that was. 2 white people decided to do the Kool-Aid and watermelon flavored water. Does that change your outlook on this?
No.
Oh wow!
It doesn't.
All right.
Because that's what we grew up on.
I grew up.
The fact that they know.
They know us. Here you go.
Oh, they drink Kool-Aid. You know. The fact that they know a little bit of something about what we eat and drink is good. It does not change. What is irritating to me is that black people are upset. What the f are you upset? That's what you sit here and
you like
at a barbecue rib and
you know you like it. You know you like it. They're gonna give me stuff I like.
Right.
And then if they don't,
are you mad?
And if they didn't do anything to celebrate Black History Month, they ain't do nothing to celebrate us.
In what household you serve filet mignon and lobster? Come on.
No, we didn't really have steak at my house. There was no steak. It was a whole bunch of chicken. Chicken upon chicken.
Okay.
With some other chicken.
I had to get off the chitlins though.
Ooh, I ain't never do fucking no chicken. Oh, dude. Oh, I ain't never mess with that. That's just nasty. It's like, so I eat chicken.
Chicken, bro. Get it.
All right. Oh, by the way, the general manager of the hall that was serving that stuff was fired, as well as the head cook fired, which were two white people who were fired over this. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
Speaking of fired and cutting ties, due to the shooting in Parkland and the AR-15 and all that stuff, a bunch of companies decided to cut ties with the NRA. I really didn't know that the NRA had a lot to do with a lot of different companies, but I guess if you're a member to the NRA, you probably have a card, membership card or whatever, you get discounts and shit from different companies. And a lot of these companies decide to pull out of their partnership with the NRA due to the recent circumstances, although this shit has been going on for
decades,
for a while. Now shootings, and now they decide to pull out. Some of these companies include Enterprise Car Rental, Alamo Car Rental, National Car Rental, Symantec, which is like the Norton antivirus. They decided to pull out. Hertz, MetLife, Simply Safe, Avis, Budget Car, True Car, Allied Moving trucks, the North American Moving Trucks, Delta, United Airlines, Paramount RX, which is
y'all gonna pay full price for everything.
Paramount RX, which is a prescription drug discount program. I never heard of, and Starkey, which does some hearing aids. Even hearing aids is pulled out. It's like, you ain't getting a discount, but the whole gun control stuff.
I mean, and it should be looked at. I mean, and like you said, it's been going on for decades, and I'm still trying to figure out why now. But I get that
people are more sensitive right now, and if you don't do stuff like that, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you support guns."
The stupid president teachers guns. What the? But we have to buy our kids supplies and the Kleenexes and the pencils and all this stuff. But you gotta get. There's a budget for giving teachers guns.
There's money.
They can get a Glock, but my kid, I have to buy their paper and stuff. They need stuff for band and sports and all this stuff. You gotta buy their uniforms. You gotta buy their shoes. You gotta buy their pads. You gotta buy their, but you gotta budget for them.
Like even just for everyday like in class things. I used to date several teachers back in my days back in the day, but they'd be like, "Oh, they don't even give us paper." I would like go buy like the reams of paper and give it to them so they can make copies of like a lesson and shit.
Yeah,
the schools don't even provide that shit.
Because now they have a list, and if you go to Walmart, Target, each school has a list. Each class, each grade has a list as soon as you walk in the door, they have a list of the stuff that your kids are going to need for school.
Yeah.
But they got a budget for guns.
But they got a budget for guns.
For the teachers. Yeah.
We need to rethink this.
Yeah, there's just a little bit priority that needs to be revamped.
All right.
But they just have where a teacher shot. Was a teacher at some point. Get on. But yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that. Teacher shot.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't get it.
I don't get it. We shall see what happens with this, because the world is watching. The country is watching, but the world is definitely watching. Next story. Kevin Smith. Do you know who Kevin Smith is? He's Silent Bob and the Jay and Silent Bob duo from Clerks and Chase and Amy and the Jay and Silent Bob. And he's a director, comedian, and whatnot. He just had a massive heart attack on Sunday between two shows. He also does stand-up. Oh, shit. I haven't been putting these pictures up. Oh. I didn't have a picture of him for some reason. But anyways. He was doing two shows on Sunday, stand-up shows on Sunday. After his first one, he felt pain, so he had an emergency ride over to the hospital, canceled his second show. Turns out that he had 100% blockage of the LAD, which is the left anterior descending artery. The heart attack that he had is called the Widowmaker.
Yeah.
Dude. So he's home now after 3 days in the hospital. When he was in the hospital, he had the operation to put a stent in. Yeah, but that's fucking crazy, man. He used to be pretty overweight. I know they said he dropped a bunch of pounds, but this is just more reason to just be on the top of your health at all times. You know, everybody can find time to do something. You know, if you sitting there watching 4 episodes of Family Feud, that means you got time to do shit.
You are correct. Everybody will make time for what they want to do. Yes. It's not about, we're supposed to keep up with our health, we're supposed to be eating better, we're supposed to be exercising, but everybody will do what you want to do.
Exactly. So, I learned that a while ago, that if you want to do something, you'll find a way to do it, no matter how hard it takes. I couldn't drive for a little bit. We'll just leave it at that. I couldn't drive for a little bit, but there was something I needed to do across town. I took the light rail with my bike, got off the light rail, biked 15 miles to a certain spot. And this was during a playoff game where the Cardinals was playing, so I had to time it. Took the light rail, bike to a place so I can watch the football game, then bike to the spot to be in a movie, which never came out. It was a short film, though. Actually, I got the short film, and I may be releasing it to y'all. I got to get the permission to do it. But I didn't get done with my part until probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So at night, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I rode on my bike, rode all the way to the light rail station. Light rail doesn't start until like 6. Yeah. So I just waited there, got on the light rail, bang, and then got back. And that was when I realized I fucking hate excuses, because if you really want to do something, you'll find a way to do it.
What you say with everything is everything in life, relationships, everything,
everything.
You'll find a way.
All right. So Kevin Smith escaped death. He escaped that. But one person that did not is a boxer by the name of Scott Westgarth. I got his picture. Scott Westgarth is a British boxer. He's not well known. It's up in England. He at the age of 31, and he died after his fight in Doncaster, England. He beat Dex Spellman Saturday night, and in his post fight interview, He said he was glad that he could put on a show. Shortly after that, they said he felt pain. They took him to the hospital, and he died.
Heart attack?
No, he didn't have a heart attack.
Say at 31, Lord Jesus.
No, it wasn't a heart attack, but probably trauma to the head and all that stuff. So unfortunately, this is sports. This is people trying to have fun, even though this is a brutal sport. He's still trying to have fun. He wanted to entertain people. And that's what he said in this post. Like, I'm glad that I could, be a show for people. And then he ended up dying. All right, and then comes several days later, this punk motherfucker, who is also a boxer. He ended up getting suspended because he went on Twitter and commented, "Some people would enjoy it if I got killed in a boxing ring like Scott Westgarth."
Oh, come on.
Like, why? Oh,
say that.
Hold up. Let me start over. Some people would enjoy it if I got killed in a boxing ring like Scott Westgarth got man down. It's just some insensitive bullshit. Now that's when people can be insensitive. Right. Like, the dude just died. His family, friends, fans.
Yeah, everybody is mourning him. And that's what you say.
And that's what you say. So they suspended them for just being a fucking dumbass. But that wasn't the end of what he said. And this is how you know that he's a jackass. He commented saying, because I think he has a fight in a couple weeks. Well, he had a fight in a couple weeks. And he said, "Good chance I will end up like Gerald McClellan in a wheelchair. When I go and find out, this is a man who lost the fight in 1995 and ended up in a wheelchair. And he ain't gonna go and say that shit.
He don't want to box.
No, he's just a punk ass.
Yeah, he just wants to be known for something. Yeah. I don't think he must not have good boxing skills, because you wouldn't do anything or say anything to jeopardize your career.
I don't know. You watch that high.
Be really, really good, or you're really, really not good.
Yeah. There's just boundaries that you shouldn't be crossing, especially with a dude that just passed. Yeah. Dude, that's ridiculous. All right.
And especially as sensitive as everybody these days, do you not? Where are you at in the world? Do you not know what's going on in the world? You can't be sensitive right now.
Everybody is very sensitive right now. And even though certain things are happening, you still have to be sensitive to death. Just like, unfortunately, although he's been in the media for bullshit, he just lost. Bill Cosby just lost his daughter, which is the second kid that he lost.
Yeah, his son was murdered. From what it was rumored that he was murdered, and he was found. Was he found outside of the road?
I think so, because I thought it was similar to Michael Jordan's daddy.
Or something like that.
So I think that's kind of right. We might not have the facts on that, but this is Enza Cosby. Died February 23rd at the age of 44 from kidney problems. She was waiting on transplant. So that is unfortunate. Although
beautiful too.
It's just unfortunate. So
wow.
That is shitty. So got death out of the way there. I think that's the only other death one. So I might as well just jump over to life. And like I said, I usually don't like giving these people like airtime, but it is what it is. Here's Kim Kardashian and her new kid, Chicago West.
Yes.
And this is like a debut photo she put on Instagram, and this, media is fucking silly these days. They'll offer motherfuckers, famous people, millions upon millions of dollars to get the first pictures of the child out. Kanye and Kim said, no, we're not going to do that. So this is, I guess, the debut photo she put out on Instagram on Monday, and that is Chicago West. So the baby even got a filter. Everybody. Every got a filter these days. Everybody got a filter these days. Oh, since I'm on the back page here, I might as well go ahead and say this one as well. You drove, I drove to Las Vegas. But if we were to have flown, not private, but commercial, we would have seen these things. These are weed boxes in the front of McCarran Airport. They said it was like 13 of them. Yes, 13 so far. And these are boxes where, hey, you came to Vegas to have a good time. You bought some weed legally. But, oh, shit, I forgot to fucking dispose of it or smoke it all or whatever. These are boxes that you can put your weed in where there's no questions asked. You just dump it in there and then go into the airport. But that way, you're not carrying it on the airport or going through customs, which is illegal. If you take weed across state lines, that's a federal offense, as a matter of fact. So they have put these at the airport in Las Vegas so you can dump your weed.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
You know what? I think it's great because, I mean, if you can buy it, you might as well, it saves people from going to jail.
Right.
You're not breaking any federal laws by transporting. It's just like, I mean, it's better than when you go if you have over 3 ounces and they take your shit to the trash.
Over 3 ounces of man and shampoo, man.
Right. No, they toss your shit in the garbage. They don't even be like, no, you're 3.5. Sorry.
Yeah. Fucking ridiculous.
I think it's great. I mean, at least they're thinking about people instead of trying to
just catch them slipping.
Catch them, and
we try to catch them slipping so we can get this fine money.
Yeah, so we
like people pulling over people like speeding tickets. Like you went 8 miles over the speed limit, I'm gonna have to write you up. It's like still, it's just the city's trying to make money or whatever.
You know, and I think it's good because like again, it's not them. They're trying to be considerate, thinking of people.
But are they really just trying to confiscate that weed and get it back? Because why can't you just have a sign say, hey, don't forget to drop your weed off, and you just put it in the regular garbage can?
My thing is, in a regular garbage can, where's it going?
To the dump.
Where's it going?
I don't know. If you know it's just a thing full of weed, whoever's collecting this knows it's just a bunch of weed, and somebody's gonna be using it.
Somebody's gonna be using it. But the thing about it is, nobody's going to jail. Recycle.
It's
refurbished weed.
Refurber weed. Hey, you gotta get some. Gonna have the consignment weed shop.
Recycled. You know what? You never know. My thing is, they did take it back to dispensaries or whatever. Resell. Literally, there were people on the street just asking us if we wanted to buy some weed.
That don't seem right.
They were walking up to us and saying,
"So,
hey, you want to buy some weed?" I was like,
"I don't think that's legal.
No,
I still don't think that's legal.
It might not be, but that's what's happening.
It's like once you get it, you have it is legal." But buying it from somebody like that, because I think you have to do it through the dispensary, which that's why it's legal.
Well, and I don't know if it has to do with if all of it. I think like for personal use, you can have so much.
Well, we probably can grow a little bit of your own, but I don't think you can grow it and then distribute it out on the street like a common drug dealer.
And I get that, but I don't know. I mean, of course,
I really don't know. This is all he say, she say.
Yeah,
we just saying.
I'm saying, like, kept coming up and said, "Hey, you want to buy some weed?" I'm like, no.
Nah, I didn't get that. I get that.
Yeah, it was quite funny, but I think that's good, that they have not just trying to catch people and
catch people sleeping. Hey, you better watch out. catch you slipping. Cool. All right, got a couple stories left, and we're gonna be right on time. Looks like. Shareef O'Neal's son. Where is that? Shareef O'Neal's son committed to playing basketball at the University of Arizona.
Oh.
But yeah, U of A. So we're in Arizona. So that'd been uncool. But he decommitted on Saturday, which was a day after some bullshit happened, and he decided he's gonna go to UCLA now. This boy, 6'9". Well, his daddy's like a 7-footer, but the dude is a 6'9", 6'9", and we'll go back to the U of A story, because I heard that he decommitted and then committed to UCLA, and then I really didn't know what's the reason behind what's the scandal, what's the scandal going on at Arizona. Come to find out, it's stated that FBI wiretaps show that Sean Miller, the coach, discussed a $100,000 payment to lock in the recruit DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre Ayton is a freshman right now. So that's what reports stated.
That there's money being...
Yeah, so when I saw that he committed to UCLA, it said he committed for this, and then I went back in, did some more research trying to get the story, and then it says update. Most likely all this shit is bullshit. Yeah. They saying that the wiretap information that they didn't start wiretapping until 2017, and the supposed conversations was in 2016. So there's no way that could have happened. He didn't coach. The coach did not coach for the U of A after that scandal happened for a couple games or something like that. But now it says, yeah, he's back with the team now. So they lost out on Shaq's son over some absolute bullshit. And I think it was like some media. I think it might have been ESPN, as a matter of fact. So honestly, there should be some kind of lawsuits. There should be some lawsuits, loss of income from having a high-profile player and all that stuff.
Oh,
see,
I mean, and you have a school, but it's not. That would have been.
Yeah.
That would have, helped them out.
Yeah, they're usually in the top 25,
right? But
from what I read, they're not like squeaky clean from scandal.
What? Not most schools are.
That is true.
So
that is true. That is true. But this time it looks like, God damn it, I forgot to turn my ring off. Looks like they might be in the clear for this one, but they still lost out on Shaq's son and maybe a couple more recruits because of that bullshit. All right. Last story is on Monday. A Pennsylvania man was arrested for stealing a pot of meatballs.
What?
This man.
He was hungry.
He stole it from his neighbor. His neighbor called the cops saying, "Hey, I'm missing a pot of fucking meatballs from my garage. I don't know why you keep pots of meatballs in your garage, but it don't matter. I'm missing a pot of meatballs from my garage, and I think it was my neighbor because he just walked past my house with a bunch of sauce on himself." This motherfucker, not only you gonna steal, but you gonna just walk past the scene of the crime.
I got you. Yeah.
You talk about getting caught red-handed. Man, some people are just stupid as a motherfucker.
Okay, so now you will have caught there, bro.
Yeah, dude. I think it's something like $20,000 bail. They're getting theft, trespassing, and all this shit. It ain't doesn't pay. Crime doesn't pay.
Yeah, I don't think a pot of meatballs is locked in jail.
No, man, no.
You know, some people, when you're hungry.
When you're hungry, you are fucking hungry. But shit, go get your own food. Go get your own food. Or just make sure the evidence ain't all over yourself.
Yes.
So that's fucking silly.
Clean up. Take a shower or something.
And that has been a Mad Week. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching the video, supporting me, supporting all the things that I do. I appreciate everything that you guys do. I also want to say once again, thank you. And give a shout out to the Roll Out Show. Thank you for the inspiration. Thanks for being cool as fuck. You just inspired me even more by being that fucking cool when you really don't need to. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you, cuz, for doing another good show with me. Good times, man. Good times. I am George I. Courtright. This is
Johnson Brady.
Once again, she just got married, y'all. And this has been a Mad Week. And here we go. Good show, cuz. Thank you once again. Thank you once again.